Hello, EN140 students. Just checking in with y'all about this week. Sorry, we haven't been able to actually have class, but it is technically an online class, so all of the stuff that has been assigned this week is still expected to be turned in when it is turned in, when it is due. So you need to make sure that you actually do get these things done. So I'm going to just share my screen and walk y'all through it one more time. Just everything that is due this week, starting today, and then uh, starting today. Then you have assignment due Friday at 11:59, assignment due Sunday at 5 o'clock or 5 p.m., and then you have assignment due on Monday. So those are the three assignments that you have due coming up. And so I'm just making sure that uh, you are actually working on them, and I'm just friendly reminding you. If you haven't already, I really, really, really recommend you watch the week 3 plan video from Dr. Misty Chisholm. She did a really good job of like explaining the appeals assignment, and she talks about certain papers that are going forward, like part of the reason why you're doing this rhetorical context assignment. So yes, watch this video. Uh, it's on here right, yeah, underneath this first announcement right here. So just make sure you watch that this week. And then on to the three assignments. Let's start with the first one, the rhetorical context exploration. This is mandatory. This is supposed to be the in-class assignment. Since we're a hybrid class, we're kind of having to do it online like this. If we were face-to-face, it'd be, if everybody was in the face-to-face class, it'd be a little bit easier, but we can't do that. So this is the best we can do. So if you were one of the 7 students that did this at the beginning of the semester, you don't have to do this week. Uh, but for the rest of you, you need to select two of these topics and record two videos of at least a minute in length explaining the events. And so you have the options of Jim Crow laws, Emmett Till, the Freedom Riders, the 1955 Montgomery bus boycott, 1965 Bloody Sunday, 1963 March on Washington, KKK and lynchings, Ruby Bridges, the Little Rock Nine, the Brown versus Board of Education, the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing, the Mississippi burning killings, Claudette Colvins and Rosa Parks, and the Greensboro lynch counter sit-ins. There's also this ProQuest link that you can click on that will give you additional like first-hand or primary sources that kind of discuss these 14 events that can help you with this assignment. So you're going to pick two of them, and in a minute apiece, you're going to explain to me what that event was in your own words. So P.S. If you want to go back and redo all 14 of these for the points that you missed out at the beginning of the semester, you can. So this is for the other 13 of you that did not do this. So 7 of y'all, you're good. Other 13, you need to do this, and it's due tomorrow. So make sure you get that done. The assignment that's due Sunday is the appeals type assignment, the appeals activity. Dr. Chisholm does a much better job of explaining this, but just for a quick run through, dual credit students, you're going to, of course, going to submit this on Canvas. Non-dual credit students, you're going to submit it here. She wants you to locate 3 visual artifacts, so images online that utilize rhetorical appeals. So ethos, establishing credibility; pathos, playing with emotion; and logos, using logic. 1 artifact for each appeal. Insert your image, and beneath the image, answer each of the questions. So you're just going to do this in a Google Doc or Word doc. You're going to uh, drag and drop or uh, copy and paste the image into the document and then answer these questions below it. What argument is being made and how do you know? Who seems to be the target audience and why? What appeal does this image primarily utilize? How do you know? Make sure to define the appeal and specific examples of how the image you chose utilizes the appeal. Note some artifacts may address more than one appeal. However, you should focus on the primary appeal being used. And how effective was the artifact in using this appeal. So the final product will have 3 images, 1 of each appeal type, and you answering the 4 questions below each image. This is due on Sunday at 5 o'clock, so make sure you get that done. Uh, then the last one is the annotations, chapter 13, arguing a position. Just read it and take 20 annotations. As I mentioned before, the first portion of the chapter are exemplar essays, so I would read the first half I'd read the last half of chapter 13 first, and then come back and look at see how the exemplars use those particular strategies. But those are the 3 assignments that are due ahead. So make sure you watch her video, do the rhetorical context assignment, do the appeals type assignment, and do the annotation. So those are the 4 things I need you to do by Monday. If we're still in the situation come next week, then we'll go on from there. Hopefully I'll see you on Tuesday of next week, but if not, we'll figure it out. All right, so I'll see y'all later. If you have any questions, you can email me, pdavidson@portugal.k12.mo.us, or your professor, Misty Chisholm, if you're a dual credit student. All right, so that's all I got. I'll see y'all later. Bye.